All right, it's been 24 hours since we shook the bees down yesterday. After some thought, I've decided what I'm going to do with these resources is I'm going to try to boost the colonies from the previous videos where I tried the mountain count method. And I think there's enough resources here I can split and boost all 4 of those colonies. Let's pull these resources off and see what we got. Yes, there's still plenty of bees up here. I think they remember me from yesterday because they're not near as friendly today. So I've just removed 2 full supers right there. A lot of brood in one of them. One of them has a lot of honey. So I just want to make a double check, make sure I'm not just totally stripping this. And it's still plenty heavy. So, and plus they're here at home and they're not going to have any issues because I'm going to be putting out some sugar water probably once or twice a week till I get my nucs boosted up. So now I took my queen excluder off, and since this colony loves to make bees, I'm going to try to take full advantage of it. I've got this dead out box. It's got 9 fully drawn frames. This colony died out in December due to being queenless. And I'm just going to set this up here and let these bees move up into here. The queen should move up in here once they get it cleaned out and start laying. And I feel like in 14 days, maybe 16 days, I'll be able to come back here and harvest a bunch more brood. This will also help control the mites in this colony. I cleaned them up pretty good over the winter, but this colony, since it loves to make bees, it's going to love to make mites. I think this will help control it, but eventually before the end of the season this year, because of the genetics of this colony, I am going to change that. I don't want them staying brooded up all winter. I don't want them keeping drones all winter. I need a brood break to where I can better control the mite population in here. So basically we're ready to button this back up and we'll move down there and work on the mountain count colonies and we'll see if we can't boost them up. And there's still a lot of bees in here. All right, I'm back down here at my row of nucs and we're gonna go ahead and separate this out. I've got me some nuc boxes ready here, or nuc mediums that I made. This frame here is pretty much empty, so the queen will be able to utilize this pretty quick. This side's got capped honey, so I'll put this on the outside. Lots of honey and pollen in this one. Lots of pollen in that one. We got some brood, a little bit of resources here, some young larvae. So we got some capped brood and pollen in here. Looks good. Good brood pattern here. Got some emerging brood here. Right there's actually a couple of bees chewing their way out. So those will be out here shortly. Some young bees on here as well. This frame's real heavy. Capped honey. Lots of good resources. This should make a big difference for these colonies. And the weather forecast looks like it's going to be friendly for this to work. Alright, that gives us 3 medium nucs made up with resources of brood, pollen, and honey. Now I'll get these on the mountain count colonies there's definitely a lot more eggs and young larvae are starting to appear in here. So this warm snap's really doing good for this colony. And a couple medium frames of brood and some more pollen and some more honey. Since this one seems to be the lowest in population, I'm going to give him a few extra bees and shake some off his frame. All right, here's the bees in the medium that I thought had the failing queen last fall. They're going to get a lot more bees probably and some honey. But right now I'm not putting no brood in there until because I haven't seen the queen the last couple of times I've been in here. And I also don't have quite enough brood to go around out of that colony right now. But I kind of want to see if these extra bees are going to fire this queen up in here before I try to get some more resources in terms of brood to put in here with her. There's some more young larvae we looked at the other day, and this growed quite a bit. I'm still looking for this queen, and I don't see her here anywhere. She's a sneaky little devil. Yep, there she is down there in the bottom. Finally. She looks okay. But right there she is. Down there hid from me. Alright, so I put 3 frames of pollen and honey in there, mostly honey. There's still a lot of bees on this box. A lot of these bees are staying, which tells me they're most likely nurse bees. So in just a matter of a few minutes, I've probably quadrupled the population of this colony and give them resources to provide them an opportunity to grow and recover. And if they do, I'll use these to make splits on over into the summer or late spring. I wouldn't try to utilize these for honey production. They're way too far behind. But they might be able to make me some bees. We'll check back in a week or two. I appreciate you joining me for this video. We'll see you next time.